beautiful souls, it's Jessy here, and guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to answer one of the questions that one of you asked me on how to become a psychic. So today I'm going to share 4 tips on how to become a psychic. So without wasting a lot of time, let's dive right into it. Number 1 to start this process of becoming a psychic is actually to become aware. And becoming aware is what I mean is just getting a sense of knowing that there is more going on in this whole world. Just realizing that you have more than these senses, or that your senses that you have like a third or fifth or 9th dimension into them. So there is more into all your senses than you've maybe already been experiencing. I do think this is a really important step. Just becoming aware of your senses, of your body, of the universe, of everything that is around you is a great start into this process. Now, the next step that I would suggest you would take is just to learn about your natural gifts, things that come easy to you. Sometimes we want things, but we're just not good at them yet. So you need to start with things that are easy for you, so you don't get frustrated, so things will come easy for you. And when things come easy to you, you will get excited and more will happen for you. So I'll suggest, if you are a person that is on natural empath, so you can feel emotions, you can feel energy, start with that. Start exploring that side of you. What is going on there with energy? What are you feeling? How are you translating that energy? What can you do with that energy? Start with one thing that comes naturally to you. And what's your talent is automatically the thing that you're best at. So take that with you, and once you start developing things, other senses of you will awake and become more alert, and then you'll notice that one sense will take all the other senses with them. So one sense will enhance all your other senses. So don't be afraid that starting with one will kind of like block all the other senses. It will go all together at a moment, but just start with things that are easy to you, that comes naturally to you. So that would be the second step that I would suggest that you will take. Now, the next thing that I want to say in this process is a really important step, guys, and I think that so many forget this step, but there is a really important step into developing your psychic or your medium abilities, and that is to take a course or to study, really study. We can all say like, okay, I'm a medium, I'm a psychic, but then if you don't study, if you don't learn about what it is about, then you don't know what's going on. If something happens to you, you don't know. You don't have a framework to put it in. You really need to learn about this stuff. It's about every other job that you do. You need to learn about the things that you're doing. You want to become specialized in the things that you're doing. You want to be able to give other people information. So you need to have your facts right. You need to know what you're talking about. So learn, read, join courses. Every great medium has this developed process that they have gone through. No medium can go without a teacher. It all starts with teaching, and you learning from someone, and you developing, and you going through that whole process yourself. And I've known so many that say, I want to become a medium and I want to become a psychic, and I think it's so cool, and let's start with the highest thing. But you have to start at the first grade. You need to start at the bottom. You need to start with the basic, and absolutely, you're so sure that everything in the 8th grade is so cool. And I do understand that so many people want to be there at the 8th grade. However, you're not getting there without taking the 1st grade. You need to walk that whole process. You need to go through that. That's how you develop, and that's how you become a great and a really powerful medium, because you have the knowledge, you've practiced, and then you can teach, right? And that brings me to my tip number 4 that I have for you guys today, and that is to practice. When you become aware, when you have the knowledge, when you have studied and gone through that whole process, it's time for you to really practice, because it's like driving. You can learn everything out of a book, but then when you're sitting behind the wheel, it's totally different. It's with everything. When you read something, you need to bring it into practice, and it won't go without failing a couple of times. And still, people make mistakes. It's just what happens. But you need to be able to learn from your mistakes, not to get discouraged when bad things happen, but to think, okay, it's a process. That's how you grow. Now, I would suggest when you start this whole practicing period, just start with easy things that maybe you know the answer about, or maybe practice some family members or friends, and then build your confidence from then on, and then start with strangers and doing smaller things. Don't go like big and huge. I'm a medium and I'm a psychic and I can do everything. Just start slowly and build it up, because your confidence needs to be in place. Being a medium is not always fun, because it's sometimes also bringing tough words to people who already are having a hard time. So be aware of that. So practice makes perfect in the end. Mediumship or psychic, or being a psychic, is truly beautiful, and it's such a humble job to have. I do love it when I have those conversations with people, or people being enlightening. When I think about it, it just makes me so happy. So I hope this will help you if you want to develop these gifts within you. If you want to become a medium or a psychic, I hope that this will help you out. It certainly helped me into becoming this medium that I am today. So guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video and want to keep receiving more video about this subject, then hit the like button. And if you're new here, I would love for you to join my community. Hit the subscribe button if this is something that you would like as well. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!